Hello, beautiful people. Carl here from Brrraaains A Head-Banging Life, gbhblofficial for short. Guess what? We're checking in on Takedown Festival. Oh, I said, guess what? It's in the title. Yes, Takedown Festival has announced more bands. The third wave of bands, in fact, adding to the already abundant two-day festival with some absolutely stellar bands. For me, one day of the two is looking far stronger, but I think the festival overall is looking great. Both days look amazing. I'm really hoping that I can get to this next year, 3rd and 4th of April 2026 at the Portsmouth Guildhall. I'm planning to, basically. At this stage, I'm planning to be there. Wasn't able to get to it this year because of work and changes in personal life, but next year things are settling down. I want to be there, and I want to be there for this lineup. That, as I said, Friday is looking good, really good, but Saturday is where I'm like, shit, that's got some bands I like. I'm going to go through basically both days as they stand right now. Rather than telling you just the new bands, I'm going to tell you basically who's playing on both days. Now, I should say, remind you again, 3rd and 4th of April 2026 at the Portsmouth Guildhall. Tickets are on sale now. So if you're thinking about going, go buy those tickets. They're pretty damn reasonable. So, yeah, what we got? We got Friday and we got a Saturday. Not a Saturday and a Sunday. I actually quite like Friday and a Saturday festival as well. And Friday, this is what it looks like. We have our headliners for Friday as Phil Campbell and the Bastard Sons. I believe they're doing Motorhead, playing Motorhead songs. So that'd be fun, wouldn't it? You know, Phil Campbell and the Bastard Sons is a good band in the first place, but obviously do it Motorhead. I mean, you can't think of anyone, better for it, right? Then we have one of the new bands announced is the Wild Hearts, which, the Wild Hearts. I'm not the biggest fan, if I'm honest. You know, kind of like their icon status is more than deserved, but I've never really gotten into them. However, I have seen them live, and they are great. So, kind of like, thinking, yeah, they're going to be great here as well. And I kind of like the vibe of that day already. Then we have In Me. Not a big fan personally. It doesn't do a lot for me. South of Salem, they're on the rise. They're always good live. They'll probably be one of the highlights of the Friday, in my opinion, really bringing the noise. Kill the Lights are a great band as well. I've seen them live too and thoroughly enjoy them. And Asamel, like them too. It's a pretty strong Friday, but whereas I like bands on Friday, Saturday I'm like, holy shit, there's bands I love. And there's bands I'm really excited to see. And, there's a couple of bands I'm not really aware of either. And we'll start with the headliner, right? It is, talked about in the other videos, I'm not going to go too much into it here, but it is President. I do generally believe that Takedown have, seen that what President are going and are getting in early. And, kind of got a bit of a coup here, I think, considering where President, for example, has added a slam dunk as well recently. The noise around them is getting louder and louder, and the negative noise is getting louder and louder as well. I still remain unconvinced. I'm still not entirely sure if they're really going to be... I think they're going to be big, but whether or not it's going to be, big, I'm unsure. What I've heard, I'm still not sure I can really count myself a fan, but I am intrigued. And I think it's a damn cool headliner, and I'll definitely be there to check it out, Be really interesting to see what happens between now and then as well, in regards to sort of President's size and what they're able to do. But even if, you say, oh, President suck, don't worry about it. Go check out the rest of these bands, because we have Graphic Nature. Holy fuck, man, that is such an awesome band. Love Graphic Nature. Really cool to see them. It's nice and heavy. It'll be chaotic. That's a great band to be playing then underneath. And the Hara, another great band. Really strong stuff from this band in recent times. I think they're really great. And I don't think I've seen them live, so that's an intriguing thing there. Mason Hill. It rings a bell. But I'm not sure I really know much about them. Whereas Mouth Culture, fucking hell, Dan just went and saw them play with Beauty School, reviewed and did photos for that show, and he was raving about them as well. Mouth Culture rock, and it's a big one for me. It's a big one of the highlights of the entire festival for me, alongside Lestel, who might be the band I'm there to see. I know it's a bit crazy because, in your eyes about wait, you want to go to Takedown just for Lestel. I don't just want to go to Takedown for Lestel, but they're a massive ticket seller for me, and I'm really glad that they're. But putting them alongside Graphic Nature, who is a new band added as well, Mouth Culture, President, and a few others that I want to talk about in a moment, and I'm very, very excited. The Bottom Line, not too familiar with them. Mold, not too familiar with them either. But hey, who cares? It's an opportunity to either see a new band, or if it's not for me, just go do something else. Zetra. I'm getting more and more into Zetra the more I hear. I've seen them live because I saw them support Zealand Ardor when they did Shepherd's Bush show. It was last year. Yeah, last September actually. So yeah, a little over a year ago, and they were really cool live then. But since then, I've kind of gotten more into them. I really dig a lot of what Zetra do, so I'm really excited to see them live like next year. And it'll have been quite a gap, and sort of see how the new stuff's sounding and see how the stage presence going and all that. I really like this band. And another favourite is Waterlines. Waterlines kill it, but as of recent times, I keep missing them. They've been playing at a couple of festivals this year that I ended up missing them out because of clashes and other things going on, which was Mangaya and Bloodstock. So if the next time I see them is Takedown next year, it's going to be well overdue. They kill it. They're one of the UK's best live bands. Pure energy, pure fun with the songs to back it up as well. If you've never seen Waterlines live, get to it. Get to a show. They're killer. And lastly, the last band on the bill at the moment is Slacker. That's a Slacker without an E, but 2 R's. I don't know her. No big deal. That's the lineup as it stands right now, and for me, that is a very strong lineup. As I said, that Saturday, yeah, it's got more bands in it, so maybe it's a little bit easier, but like, that Saturday is such a ticket seller for me. Graphic Nature, The Hara, Mav Culture, Listel, Zetra, Waterlines. There you go. That's a day. That's a day. And that's before you take into account the sort of curiosity watchers of like President and whoever else. And then from Friday, well, I'd definitely be checking out, I'd probably be checking out almost all the bands, at least a bit of, Asamel, Killer Lights, South of Salem, maybe not In Me, because I'm not that big of a fan, The Wild Hearts and Phil Campbell and the Bastard Sons do a Motorhead. I mean, that's a lot of fun. Feels that's what it's like. It's like Friday's like, hey, have some fun. Won't get too into it, but just enjoy some cool ass rock music. And then Saturday, yeah, here's variety, here's some unique stuff. Let's really go for it. I think it's a great lineup, and I'm really excited to see Takedown kind of doing this and growing in size, and I can't wait to see what comes next. I believe, I'm presuming there's some more bands to be announced. Maybe there isn't. It's not the biggest festival in the world, but even if this is just a lineup, like, hey, I'd have to check to see how many bands were there last year or this year, should we say. But even if the lineup was complete, that's a really strong lineup, and I'm still like stoked to go, and I'm really excited for it to come around. It'll probably be one of the first festivals I do next year, so fingers crossed it works out for me. But you're going to go, what are you thinking? I mean, what does that lineup say to you? I realise it's not for everybody. I realise there's going to be some people who are like, a bit boring. Maybe some people be gnashing their teeth at President being a headliner, but come on, man. Come on, you ain't got to worry too much about that. Go see something else if there's nothing else on at the other time. Just be glad you had a great day and head on home. I'll be there. I'll be checking the President out, will you? And what do you reckon in the lineup overall? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. It does help us out. You can find us at gbhbl.com and across all social media platforms. And if you really want to give us a bit of extra support, please consider buying us a cup of coffee over on our coffee page. Thank you.